Good evening, happy Monday evening, happy Memorial Day. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, so for exercise, let's do maybe Tai Chi, right? It's been a long while since we did Tai Chi, so kind of spiritual kung fu, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Uh, if I find my water, there it is. Okay. Okay. Tai Chi is more like a dancing, kind of martial dancing, right? Right? Okay. Good enough exercise. All right, wait till 5 minutes break, please. All right. Okay. So yeah, I did some after last episode. I did some singing and dancing. Uh, which I did greatly enjoyed. That was good. So what kind of singing and dancing? Mostly dancing. The Euro dance, right? European dance like Venga Boys. I think they're Dutch, and ATC, the around the world. ATC, I think they are German. Okay, and some American band back in the days like Delight, uh, Groove is in the Heart, right? Yeah, and some classical Korean K-pop, right? Teddy Boys, Juju Club, Young Turks Club, and uh, Miss Park Mi-kyung with his dancing male dancer. I forgot his name, but yeah, that was great, and that was nice. Yeah, some cardio. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's so hot because I was dancing probably for like 1 hour, 30 minutes or so. That was a very good cardio session. Okay, yeah, I forced myself to dance, and so I also danced with this Mr. Six Flag commercial. Okay, some related footages, and also the Cosby's. You know, Bill, Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show intros. They have like 6 season intros that features wonderful dancing. Yeah, Bill Cosby Show. Cosby Show. It was international hit. It did come to South Korea back in 1980s, I think, or 1990s. Kind of like dubbed in Korean language with Korean voice actors. It was hugely popular. Okay. Yeah, so Bill Cosby Show is like a very beautiful African American family, beautiful actors, actresses, African American family. But we have to understand this, okay? To make this fictional African American family look very good, okay? There's some background Caucasian people, like director, writer, producer, makeup artists, costume designers, cinematographers, sound boombox. Okay, I'm sure many of them were actually also music composers. I'm sure many of them were Caucasians or some races other than African Americans. Okay, so let's not forget about those other races to make African American family look good in the TV show. Okay, yeah, yeah. So it's beautiful production. All different races come together, including Caucasians, to make this African American family look great. Okay, yeah. Let's not forget about background people, background other races. Okay, okay. So I wanted to mention that. So what else? And after that, after the dancing session, I also watched some more. Again, this newly uploaded, edited version of this Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee episode 4, right? And it was great. And every time I look at it, I notice different parts, bits of conversation, and so I noticed that some of the stories they told us in the episode 4, the guests, participants, some of those stories are true stories, some of them are made up. So is it lie then? Well, the way I see it is, it's more like they've been creative writers, creative actors, actresses, and they're kind of improvising, writing the story, kind of oral tradition, impromptu, improvisation style. Okay, physical is art form, oral tradition, storytelling, right? Yeah, maybe based on true stories, some of it, and otherwise they've been creative, I guess. Yeah, sure, no problem. But it doesn't matter whether the stories they told us in the episode 4 of Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, if they're true story or not. Maybe it's fiction or loosely based on true story. It does not matter. Why? Because those are good stories, hugely entertaining. Okay, and there's some ethical, moralistic lessons there. So it is so cool. It does not have to be true stories. It could be their own fiction, imagination. It's so cool. If they're entertaining, it serves the purpose, and there's some moralistic, ethical lessons there, and so it's so cool. Uh, So me, some of them thought, yeah, I'm clueless. I'm being kind of you know being deceived like a fool. I'm being fooled. Maybe I was, but it does not matter to me whether those stories are true or not. I just go along, tell them about what I think about those stories, and then yeah, it doesn't matter. I was just going along with their narratives. Okay, but it was entertaining, so that's what matters. And it's great to have this interaction, right? Yeah, it's so cool. It's so funny. Very funny people. Okay, so yes, interesting visitors. I did comment the Zoom chat. That's nice. Yeah, yeah. I will do it again and again every Friday, but my inclination it would be I'm not sure if they're gonna visit us next week or not. I mean the Friday night live with Hunkily. Uh, but my inclination would be give voices to people who haven't quite talked. Okay, uh, because that's kind of like democracy, right? Voice to the people, right? Yeah, equal opportunity. Yeah. What if there's no visitors next week, Friday? Oh, no problem. I just do the same thing like before, just me talking about issues. Okay, yeah, no problem. But yeah, I was very grateful for them taking time with me, right? Kind of babysitting me, being a good caretaker of me. Okay, yeah, that's so nice. Okay, so I thank you and I thank them. Okay, so yeah, that's nice. What else? Uh, so I took a long nap, right? And did I have any dreams recently? I think so. I think I had some dreams. I did have a dream. Okay, maybe it was a couple of days ago. What kind of dream was that? It was like I was in a cafeteria. I was waiting in line to get food, like dinner, and there was some pizza and other good stuff, food. But my plate was full. It was like I ran out of space in my plate because those food they look so delicious. And then I walked away from the counter after getting the food, and then I tried to sit somewhere so that I can eat this food, but there's nowhere to sit. Okay, so did I sit on the floor and start eating? I don't remember. Okay, I think I ate some of it. Okay, what else happened in that dream? Sometimes, maybe quite a while ago, in my dream, I sometimes I'm in the special forces training. Okay, sometimes. Some dreams, 'cause I'm a man, right? Sometimes when I dream, I meet a beautiful lady, right? And get into some kind of intimacy with a lady. Yeah, that happens sometimes. What else? Yeah. Okay. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Yeah. And we talk about something. I'm kind of like blank right now, because I guess after taking a long nap, my brain gets kind of like reset, kind of restarted, right? So comfortably blank. Okay. Well, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I during the break, I talked to my parents in South Korea. They're doing great. So yeah, I think it's very important to at least once a week, right? Talking to parents. I think that's important. So okay, that was good. Okay, all right. So what else? So in Alaska, we have what's called bush pilots. They're like pilots who go to outback sites in Alaska where there are no airports. So bush pilots. They make runway off of these sandy beaches or kind of gravel beaches or some river, right? And or it could be some float airplane that can land in any lakes, right? Yeah, bush pilots. There are good cops and bad cops, right? And bush pilots, I met some in Alaska. Some of them are nice, some of them are not very nice. Okay, so there are good best bush pilots and bad bush pilots. What I'm saying is, they're just like any profession. There are good cops, bad cops, good lawyers, bad lawyers. Okay, what I mean by bad is bad means bad manners, like rude, mean, arrogant. That's what I meant. So some of the bush pilots I met, some of them nice, some of them are not so nice. Okay, so I just want to put that out. Okay. Okay. Uh, we used to talk about elitology, right? Yeah. Oh, are there any more things to say about elitology? So I don't really hang out with friends, okay? Friends, what I do with friends, maybe social media chatting, every now and then, sure. Also email correspondence, right? Or that's pretty much it. That's pretty much, or I mean, I go to work, my colleagues, I see them as my friends. That's pretty much it. I don't really hang out with friends, okay? Why? It's because if I hang out, I don't even hang out nowadays. Yesterday I went out on a drive by myself, just kept on driving for an hour, watched some beautiful scenery in Alaska, right? Mountains. That was very refreshing actually. And I did run and yeah. Then how come I don't hang out with friends? It's because I understand the importance of socialization. We need that, but at the same time, I want to use my time more productive fashion. So Friday Night Live with Honky Lee. I don't know if people will keep coming. Zoom bombers, I'll prevent them, okay? Because last Friday there were some Zoom bombers, and but I learned how to prevent Zoom bombing. Yes, enable the waiting room, and that's disable the screen share to other people and some security features in a Zoom setting. So I did that already. So, but Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, well, first of all, that's international, right? I guess a lot of social media, they're mostly international, which is great. And I think that's great. Is I think social media, in a way, contributes to world peace and mutual understanding, like cross-cultural appreciation. I think that's great. Contributing to world peace. Social media, right? Yeah, that's great. Great education too. And so Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, that's like in part a promotion of my senatorial campaign next year. Okay. And so at the same time, it's socialization. So it serves dual purposes. I think that's why it's worthwhile thing to do. Uh, I used to go to political meetings, and to me, it was like schooling, like classes, taking classes, which I learned from them, how politics work. Um, but I did that for 3 years. Okay, nowadays I don't do it anymore. It's like graduating from a school after 3 years. Okay, kind of nice school, kind of master's degree level, I guess. Okay, in terms of knowledge, political knowledge, very practical knowledge. Okay, great wisdom from people, and that was great. Okay, but after 3 years, yeah, it was time to graduate, and so the Friday Night Live with Honkily last Friday, yeah, the audience members they are mostly Democrats, so I kind of criticized rather harshly about Republican Party, but it's because audience members they are Democrats, okay, to appease them. But the thing is, I don't think Republican Party is worse than Democratic Party. I think they're pretty much same. Goods and bads, kind of anti-parallel mirror image to each other. They have both goods and bads, okay? So I appreciate both parties, Democrats and Republicans, okay? And some other parties too. So yeah. So Friday Night Live with Honkily is like I'm like radio talk show host basically. Okay. Basically interviewing people, almost like a journalist, right? So it's like interesting. So because I still do. And I used to go to like radio talk shows, and I learned a lot from them how to run a radio talk show or talk show in general. So Zoom, Facebook Live with Honkily, that's kind of like radio talk show. Why? Because what I noticed about these participants is that they want to protect their identity, which is very wise thing to do. They did. Okay, so uh, they don't show their faces. Typically, they don't. Some of them do. Okay, so yeah, they want to protect their identity and use pseudonym, nickname, right? And basically, like sometimes uh, make up some stories about themselves, like where they live, and yeah, that's so cool. Okay, yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. So I'm a lawyer, right? So I do like deposition or observe deposition, kind of basically interviews. So if I let's say I ask a question, right? Like, how old are you? Okay, but if they think for a while, like, I'm 42. Okay, so that's kind of indication that this person kind of making that up. Okay, I mean, in interview, Friday Night Live with Hunky that's not like sworn testimony, so they're free to make up stories, no problem. Okay, they are not under the oath of any kind, and it's good that they are protecting their identities. That's legitimate, actually. Okay, yeah, and so yeah, indication of not exactly lie, but making up stories. Okay, if it takes too long to answer for this person, not always. Sometimes maybe their memory is hazy. Maybe and then it's another indication that their answer may not be true because maybe memory is hazy, so lost in memory, or maybe they are making that up. Okay, whatever. So if answer taking too long, that's indication that that answer might be is more likely to be untrue. Okay, not always though. Okay, what else? What did I eat for lunch? I had some salad, like fresh vegetables. That was great. And what else did I eat? for lunch. I ate chicken. Yeah, the fried and chilled chicken wings. That was good with ketchup, mustard. That was nice. Mhm. How about salad? Yeah, it's just salad. This tray like ranch dressing and broccoli, baby tomato, baby carrots, mhm, celery. That was very nice. Yeah, yeah, something very humble. Hmm. Yeah, my head is comfortably blank, but so next Friday night live with Honky Lee. I don't think the last episode 4, is going viral. Okay, which is fine. Maybe it's better that way. Okay, well, perhaps to protect the participants' privacy. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's better if it does not go viral. Okay, yeah. But it's just I'm a huge fan of that episode. Okay, I watch it again and again because I think it was very very substantive and entertaining. Okay, there were like five of us, pretty much. Some others too, and I think it went very well, and I think it was great success. Okay, in terms of quality, okay, popularity, and it does not matter at all. Okay, so it's already recorded, right? So maybe future generation, maybe. Yeah, yeah. So next week, Friday Night Live with Honky Lee. I'm guessing most likely there'll be some participants. Okay, maybe same kind of generous friends that I met like last Friday, or maybe somebody new, or maybe I don't know. Okay, we'll see. But even if there are no participants, yeah, the show will go on. Okay, but Zoom bombers, I prevent them. Okay, now I learned how to. Okay, yeah, yeah, whether they are participants or not, audience or not, yeah, the show will go on. Just like in humanology series right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm okay either way, to be honest. Okay, looks like there will be participants like once in a while. I don't know. Maybe there always will be. That I cannot tell you. Okay, so for Zoom bombers, I can prevent them nowadays. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ah, all right. Okay. Uh, okay. So, um, let's talk about President Joe Biden. Okay, I think that he's doing fine job, but I have some criticism. Okay, he's Democrat, so he's against oil and gas development because one of the ideological diseases, plague, pandemic, epidemic that Democratic Party is suffering is climate change alarmism. All right, it's hindering all the development of fossil fuel, and there's some native tribes, including Alaska, who oppose pebble mine, oil and gas development. Um, that's understandable. Okay. I my childhood hometown, Pampo. That's like green belt in South Korea where there are a lot of trees. Possibly the only place in South Korea where trees are taller than buildings. Okay, which is great. Okay, it's kind of like Manhattan, New York Central Park. It's kind of look like that. Okay, it's very beautiful. Okay, um, because some developers want to chop down all those trees and build some tall, high condominium buildings to make money. And I would say no. Why? What South Korea need is more trees, not less, because there are too many traffic, and South Korea need more trees so that they can breathe oxygen. All right. So yeah, I mean, other places in South Korea, there are plenty of high skyscrapers, and for Bampo, I think it's important to have those trees to have fresh oxygen. That's something they need. Okay, so I'm anti-development of Bampo. Okay, they should just keep the buildings shorter than the trees. Okay, there's something very unique in South Korea, Bampo. Okay, now when it comes to oil and gas development or pipeline, okay, I think those are good things. Why? America is big. Okay, Alaska is big. All right, and pebble mine, for example, if it's developed, they will develop in the marsh, wetland, bog. Okay, back in the days they used to call it swamp, right? Yeah, moat. Okay, yeah, goes by many different names. Okay, wetland. All right, this is ecologically significant. Maybe so, but the thing is this. Okay, bog, the swamp. Uh, trees do not grow there. Okay, and it's kind of wetland, and the water there is become very acidic. This ecology, biology of this wetland. Okay. Um. So there are no trees. The wetland is swampy, very wet, and actually animals die there. Why? Because it's kind of like trap, quicksand, right? Very muddy soil and very acidic water, and there are not enough water for fish to survive. Maybe it harbors some mosquito larvae and those wetland, no trees. In terms of vegetation, moss mostly, some carnivorous, I mean insectivorous plants. There are a few in Alaska, surprisingly. Okay, yeah, I quite recently learned. Okay, and in terms of plants, very short plants vegetation, and it's very acidic water there, and so not much aquatic animals there, and it's not that biologically significant. It's not that ecologically significant. Okay, in Alaska, we have more than enough of wetlands. Okay, so I don't think it's that important ecologically, wetland, the role it plays. I don't think so. So when it comes to pipeline, they say like some lower 48 native tribes. They say this is our ancestral land and oil pipe going across our ancestral land. That's kind of sacrilege, blasphemy. I mean, I can understand the sentiment. Maybe it's ancient burial ground, the tombstones and graves, right? I can understand their opposition. I can. Okay. Then how about going around it? Okay. Well, what if we pay them money? If there's some grave, we can move them. Moving graves, that happens all the time. Okay. Yeah. Yes, cultural sensitivity important. Okay. But the thing is this. All right. President Joe Biden, he issues like payment protection program (PPP) like President Trump did. It's good, but the thing is this. Okay, we cannot just pr- keep printing money or keep borrowing money. We should make money. Okay. And President Joe Biden, Miss Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, Green New Deal, like what? Electric cars. I don't think that's a sound concept because those electric cars, there's those electricity energy, it mostly comes from burning coal, fossil fuel. Okay. So politicians, they are very ignorant in terms of science and engineering. Just burying their head in the sand. Okay. As long as this car does not have this emission, then it's fine. But that kind of exhaustion emission, fossil fuel burning, it happens somewhere else. It happens in the power station, powerhouse, the power plant, and they burn coal. Okay. So fossil fuel burning either happens inside of a car, the engine, or it happens in the power plant. It happens one way or another. Okay. So they're ignorant. Okay. So that will be my criticism of Democrats. Okay. Green New Deal. Basically, their concept is based on solar energy, which is fine. Solar energy, okay. But the thing is, solar energy does not make enough energy. Uh, and electricity is not, yeah, you can store in a battery, but just a little bit. And battery electricity is not a long-term storage, okay. And it doesn't, you cannot save a lot of energy in a battery, okay. Yeah, Elon Musk, yeah, Tesla, they're trying to invent those brand new big scale battery. I doubt they can. I don't think it's physically possible. Okay, because electricity to store it, you have to separate negative charge and positive charge. Okay, and battery, small battery, yeah, it works. It's based on chemical like ions. All right, but to make a big battery in a long term basis, probably defies low physics. Okay, so and the kind of battery that store a lot of electricity probably is quite dangerous. Okay. And I think, in my opinion, fossil fuel is very safe, a lot safer energies in terms of storage, transportation. Okay. I mean, hey, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they come up with some big battery technology. Let them do research and development. Okay, I just doubt it. Okay, so Green New Deal, solar energy. The thing is, solar energy is not very efficient. All right, well, fossil fuel is this. Okay, it is based on solar energy, but it's more like accumulation of solar energy and the pressure energy under the ground, geothermal, heat energy, like pressure cooker, heat and pressure of the planet Earth, plus solar energy, right? It's very condensed energy form. That's what fossil fuel is, okay? Let's say you have tree, wood, you burn it, right? And make heat. Well, back in the days, steam engine, the very first engine, like to run a car, steamboat, railroad, trains. Back in the days, it's based on boiling water. What did they burn? Wood. Later on, coal. Later on, gasoline. That's the evolution of fuel, engine, fuel. Mhm. Why did it evolve that way? Because they are more and more efficient. Right? Burning wood is less efficient than burning gasoline. Gasoline has more energy per gram, per mass, per pound. Okay? It's more condensed form of energy. Why? Because gasoline, fossil fuel, what it is that you have these dead trees, okay, and then condense it. The planet Earth, after trees get buried under the ground, you condense it, right? I mean, planet Earth is doing that, condensing this, make it compact. Okay, so that's gasoline. That's why it has more energy per gram. Okay, it's very efficient. Okay, I mean, nuclear energy that's even more efficient, but nuclear waste can cause problems. Like NIMBY, not in my backyard, right? Yeah, so nuclear energy, we cannot have too much of that, okay? Because nuclear waste, maybe they can come up with some kind of technology to neutralize nuclear waste so that it does not become too much like toxic. All right. But when it comes to fossil fuel, oil and gas and coal, that's the safest energy and it is very efficient and very powerful energy source. Okay, solar energy, wind power, waterfall, hydroelectricity, that's like tiny, tiny, tiny compared to fossil fuel. Okay, that's the reality. All right. How about climate change? I don't think there's anything to worry about it. I think okay, so we need to make money, right? We need to create jobs, and you cannot make omelette without breaking a few eggs. Okay, there's law of copium conservation. Okay, copium transfer can happen in time, across time, and across space. Temporal, spatial copium transfer. Okay, so you cannot create money does not grow on a tree. Okay, something has to give, and so democratic concerns noted. Okay, but if I'm the president, we go forward and fossil fuel, pebble mine, we do it. Create jobs, make money. Mm. So I'm kind of a Republican side on this issue. Okay, pro development, pro business. Okay, Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break, please. Hmm? Okay. Why do I put on these long pants before I go out? There are mosquitoes. Yeah, too many of them. Okay. So pebble mine development, yeah. I mean, if original, I mean, the people there who live there, if they oppose, no problem. Give them some money. Okay. Is it bribery? No, no, no. They live there, right? So give them some, sell them some stocks or pebble mine, give them some dividends. That's how back in the days, this Alaska oil and gas development, yeah, Alaska natives, uh, they make money, dividends. In addition to permanent fund dividend, PFD. PFD, that's like everybody, regardless of their age, we get like $1,500 per year, everybody, including myself. PFD, okay. For Alaska Native, on top of that, they make more money out off of oil and gas. Okay, kind of like land settlement act, something like that. So because they recognize ownership of those oil and gas land in Alaska, they recognize ownership of these Alaska Native tribes. So what happens in Alaska is this: we have these native corporations, okay, and they basically have they are shareholders of oil and gas companies, okay, and they get paid with extra dividends aside from permanent fund dividend, okay. Yeah, Alaska natives, many of them well-to-do, okay, and yeah, they're shareholders those oil and gas native corporations. What's native corporations? Federally, they recognize the ownership of those lands where oil and gas are developed. You have oil and gas companies, right? Native corporations, they're like more landowners. So they rent out this land to oil and gas development companies like Shell, BP, British Petroleum, or ConocoPhillips, whatever, okay? Or, yeah. So those oil and gas company, when they excavate, extract the oil and gas, and they make money, and they pay this so-called native corporations in Alaska. Okay, and Alaska natives are the shareholders of those native corporations. It's kind of rent money because federal government recognizes native tribes to own these lands. So oil and gas company come pay the rent basically with oil and gas money. Okay. So that's how it works. Pebble yeah, you can model Pebble to finance kind of in the same way, right? And it does not have to be Alaska natives, just people who live there. There are different races. Some of them are Alaska natives, Caucasians, okay, some other races, okay? Yes, just have some cooperation there and give them some dividends, right? Yeah, you can call it like Bristol Bay Corporation, and the shareholders will be people who live there, regardless of races. They could be Alaska Native, they could be Caucasians, mixed races, whoever. Okay, yeah. Give them some shares, make them stockholders, give them stocks, give them dividends. Basically, give them some money. Okay, and let them have ownership of this pebble mine project. Bring them to the table. Okay, no problem. That's how Alaska oil and gas development has been done. Huh? And we can model after that for Pebble and yeah, no problem. Huh? Yeah. So yeah, study of history really helps because we can get some ideas from the past, kind of ancestral knowledge if we study history, right? And I did because Alaskan politicians they're smart. Okay, many of them my political mentors, and I learned a lot from them because some of their advices to us brand new politicians, candidates that, hey, if you want to do politics in Alaska, at least learn about Alaska, Alaskan history, okay? And I heeded their advices and I started studying Alaskan history. Yeah. Which is great, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So I understand Democrats being progressive, they want to try something new. That's good. It's just that they need to be more educated in science. All right, because Democrats, Democrats, they say they love science, but I don't think many of them do actually study science very well. Okay, yeah, I can educate them, no problem. So based on logic and common sense, and yeah, they worry about climate change, but sure, it's about archaeology, it's about the history of the planet Earth. Climate has already changed, and whether it's anthropogenic or not, human causation or not. But just because this the most recent change is being caused by human being, they somehow regard it as something evil, something dirty and artificial, something more harmful than natural causation of climate change. So that's I don't think it's based on sound logic. Okay, so it's more like Democrats, they tend to feel guilty about being a human being. Okay. Democrats, I guess they think human beings are dirty and evil, sinful. All right. So if climate change is caused by nature, that's okay. But if climate change is caused by human beings, that's not okay because human beings are evil. It's kind of like the movie Matrix, the what Agent Smith. Yeah, you human beings, you are the vermin on planet Earth. You're polluting the Earth. So I guess that's how Democrats feel. Okay. Yes, it did happen. Industrialization, factories used to dump chemicals in the stream, lake, so the fish die, dirty water. It did happen. Maybe some parts of the world, it may be still happening. Maybe some parts of America, it may still be happening. I don't know. So yes, environmental regulation is important. Okay, yeah, you cannot just dump wastewater to stream, right? And kill the fish. We cannot do that. We get it, right? How about fossil fuel ever running out? Well, I don't think it will because it's carbon cycle. Okay, so fossil fuel is continuously being generated, but because animals, plants, they do die, they get buried under the ground, and they become fossil fuel later on. Okay, it's just part of carbon cycle, kind of extended carbon cycle. Okay, so yeah, I think there's nothing to worry about. Fossil fuel running out. How about gold, diamond? Will we ever run out of them? I don't think so. Those metals, I think they're also being continually generated. Okay. Yeah. The planet Earth is like pressure cooker. Okay. With heat and pressure. So yeah, they convert between different atoms. Okay. Planet Earth is kind of alchemist. They create gold. Pressure cooker. Magma under the earth. Okay. I mean, diamond is just nothing but carbon. Okay, it's just different structure of carbon, three-dimensional. Okay, yeah, just carbon and carbon dioxide. That's what diamond is, okay? Or graphite. It's a different three-dimensional structure of carbon atom. Okay, so we have artificial diamond. Okay, so yeah, they've been continuously manufactured by planet Earth. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. We'll never run out of it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's circular. Okay, because be it carbon, diamond, or gold, silver, it all boils down to proton, neutron, electron. That's it. Uh, chemistry, physics. Okay. Fossil fuel, carbon dioxide, wood, plants, animals, it's all based on carbon. Okay, hydrogen, oxygen. Those are elements, atoms, molecules. They always get recycled. It's circle of elements, circle of life, circle of objects. Okay, it's circular fashion. Okay, so we'll never run out of it. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. I've been drinking water the whole time. Why? Because earlier today I drank quite a bit. Okay, so I'm not an alcoholic. Okay, so I control my alcohol consumption. Okay, I control it. I've been drinking water the whole time. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Okay. No, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. So, uh, let me start drinking a little bit, okay? So, I was surprised to learn that the biggest volcanic eruption in 20th century in 1900s happened in Alaska, near near yeah, Katmai Mountain. Okay, Katmai National Park. Give me a second, okay? Sorry, it was work related call. Yeah, it's holiday, but this week will be busy, so still communicating with my colleagues at work. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, it's just busy week is like that, right? Yeah, that's no problem. So yeah, the biggest volcanic eruption in the world during 1900s, 20th century, it happened in Katmai National Park. Okay. Second biggest, that happened in Washington State. Something like Mount Helens or something. Okay, in Washington State. But the in Katmai National Park, uh, I think the year was something like 1918, something like that, some early 1900s. That volcanic eruption was a lot bigger. From what I recall, maybe 10 times bigger. Okay, yeah. It's perhaps it's not as bad as nuclear bomb in Hiroshima or Nagasaki because nuclear waste, that's something else, right? It causes cancer. Nuclear waste, that nuclear bomb, it has lasting effect, all right? But volcanic eruption is something very powerful, but is it toxic? Somewhat, because it contains a lot of sulfur, and sulfur mixed with oxygen and water, it becomes sulfuric acid, all right? It is toxic, yes, but perhaps not as toxic as nuclear waste. Okay. But after volcanic eruptions, Katmai National Park suffered from all this death of plants and animals. Okay. The entire streams, rivers, lakes were covered by the sulfuric acid, sulfur, this volcanic ashes, probably for a couple of decades. Okay. But it did recover. Now you go to Katmai National Park, which is not far away from Pebble Mine site. It's all like Bristol Bay, you have Kodiak Island, Aleutian Chain, Katmai National Park is all the same area, which is about 200 miles south, west, right here, Matsu Valley. It's not that far away. If there's road connecting here and the Pebble Mine site, it will take only about like 3 4 hours drive from this house if there's road connecting the two. Okay. I'm a pro pebbler, okay? So um Pebble Mine, if it's built, I think there's huge opportunity of tourism in Aleutian chain. What is Aleutian chain? Dot, almost all the way to Russia. Islands. Aleutian chain, okay. Uh Presumably that's how during the ice age, like I don't know, millions of years ago, that's how Asians came to Alaska, then America, then South America, okay. To follow the herds, to follow those caribous. That's one theory, okay. Caribous are migratory, okay. So, mm. So, uh, tourism in Aleutian chain, it'd be great. And if we build a road after Pebble Mine, okay. So first we develop Pebble Mine, that's a plan, okay. I'm just fantasizing, okay. If I get elected as senator next year, yeah, I'll make it happen. Um, I'm fantasizing, okay? It does not have to be me. It could be other candidate like Mrs. Commissioner, Senator Lusa Mukurski. Most likely, they're not going to do it. Why? Well, first of all, they don't know how to do it. Yes. Second of all, it's not their priority. Third of all, they're not strong enough to make this happen. Mrs. Commissioner, Senator Lusa Mukurski, they are not like they're not Congressman Dan Young or Senator Ted Cruz. I mean, not Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Stevens. Okay. Back in the days, in 1980s, 1990s, Congressman Dan Young and Senator Ted Stevens, they back in 70s, some okay, good Alaskan politicians, they made it happen. The Alaska Pipeline Project. Those are very smart and strong Alaskan politicians, right? Yeah. Back in the days, they did wonderful things for Alaska. Okay. They're great leaders. Okay. Congressman Dan Young, still incumbent. Okay, I met him several times. He knows me. Okay, and yeah, he's cool. Okay. Senator Ted Stevens, he passed away in an airplane crash around Pebble Mine area. Okay. like Bristol Bay. Okay, way back. Anyways, so yeah, if there we develop Pebble Mine, then we'll build a road connecting Matsu Valley and Lake Iliamna Lake, which is all around the Pebble Mine side, and then we interconnect different neighborhoods, cities, towns in the Bristol Bay area, and there be tourism, like ship or sail trip, jumping to different islands in Aleutian chain. Okay. There can be great tourism. Yeah. Katmai National Park there, plenty of grizzlies, and next to it, your Kodiak Island, where the biggest brown bears, grizzlies in the world live. That's Kodiak Island. It's right there. Great tourism opportunity. Okay. Yeah, later on we'll build airports there. Okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah. So that's my plan for Alaska. Okay. Not just Pebble. It's beyond Pebble. Okay. It's tourism and so yeah. After that, I think it's called Nova Rupta. Okay. Kind of new eruption, Nova Rupta, back in early 1900s. People did not do anything to make nature recover from these volcanic ashes. They just recovered. Nature is more resilient and not as vulnerable as we think. Okay, nature is very resilient. Okay, bears they live there. Okay, nowadays, Katmai National Park, Kodiak Islands, they will recover from that volcanic eruption. Okay, maybe it took a couple of decades. Okay, they recovered. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay, Okay. So here in humanology, back in the days, we used to be a kind of academic, and then we transitioned into more down to the earth kind of applications. So it's like we were talking about metaphysics, and then we came down to earth doing physics, meaning like business, politics, and stuff. And that it's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, it's like we go to school, right? Learn knowledge, and if after we graduate, we apply what we have learned in school to solve real world problems. Okay, it's kind of like we kind of became adults and get a job and stuff like that. Okay, it's kind of like that. Okay, but at least for me, it is. Okay, it's been that way. Which is the right way to go. Okay, and what knowledge is good? If what good is knowledge if we don't apply it to solve real world problems, right? Yeah, we learned enough, right? Yeah, it's cycle. Okay, go to school, come to work. After that, go back to school, come back to work. After that, go back to school, come to work. Kinda circular. Hmm. Yeah. Give me 1 second. This fan is running. I'm wondering why this fan in the computer is running. Is there any background process going on? Some kind of maybe security check, virus scanning. I don't know what's going on in this computer. When I'm uploading the past humanology series to Google YouTube, that's the only thing that's running. Okay, let me check Task Manager real quick. Photos? Oh, photos. There's this camera. Okay. Well, that's fine. I think what's happening is that it's summer in Alaska, so it's kind of warm in the room. As I guess that's why. Okay, I don't know. So I'm not too concerned. Okay. But fan is running to cool down the CPU. Well, let it run. What else? So the plan for next Friday, yeah, it was the same. Friday night live with Honky Lee, and there'll be waiting room. And first, I will talk about, yeah. I'm sorry, like last Friday there was Zoom bombers, so I guess I forgot to tell this prelude introduction. Okay, because I was too busy preventing these Zoom bombers. Okay, but past episodes of Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, I always began with some kind of cautionary tale, caveat emptor. Okay, yeah, this is Zoom meeting fed into Facebook Live. It will be recorded in Facebook and remain there for a while because Facebook they get rid of old photos and old videos. Okay, but yeah, I'm also recording this in my into my computer. After that, I will edit out obscenity and profanity parts. After that, I will upload to Google YouTube because this my campaign activity. Okay, there's this Friday Night Live with Honky Lee channel in Google YouTube. Okay, and it will uploaded there. Okay, and but please do me a favor, no profanity, no obscenity, please, because I will have to edit them out. Okay, and Please do me a favor, okay? No profanity, no insanity, no profanity, no obscenity, okay? So profanity, obscenity, insanity, okay? So insanity, profanity, obscenity, IPO, no IPO, okay? And also, yeah, if profanity continues, yeah, they may shut this down, okay? Google YouTube, not Google YouTube because I'm gonna edit out that part, but Facebook, they may shut us down, okay? So because profanity, obscenity, that's not good for general public audience, okay? It has to be age appropriate. It should be appropriate for all ages because it's a public event, okay? So please, if you want to see this Friday Night Live with Honky Lee to continue to exist, please watch your mouth. Please behave, okay? Yeah. Ah, I think I'm gonna say something like that, okay? We are friends, okay? Yeah, we can tease each other, joke about each other, okay? So yeah. And also no Zumbami, please. And yeah. And if there are participants in the waiting room, yeah, I admit them one by one, okay? Uh, I give priority to people who never spoke, okay? To give voice to people, as many people as possible. Yeah. For diversity's sake, okay? Hmm. So the way it worked last Friday is this, okay? I admit one person, right? And let this person talk about things, issues, or whatever they want to talk about. And then I leave this person on. I don't mute this person, okay? I just invite the second guest. If the second guest proves to us this person is not Zoom bomber, then we leave that person too. So for second person, that's still on with microphone and everything, okay? Then we admit third person and on, okay? If third person is Zoom bomber, yeah, we let that person go, okay? But previous people who prove themselves to be not Zoom bombers, they stay on the show. It's kind of daytime talk show, kind of. Right? In radio talk show, what they do is this, okay? They invite person one by one, and after one person is done, they disconnect the phone, okay? In Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, we don't do that. We let the past speakers, guests, we let them be. Let them still participate. Unless they start Zoom bombing, okay, then we have to let them go. But very open discussion, okay. So, there's some concept of seniority, right? Yeah, a little bit, right? Because forced guests, they stay on, okay, as long as they're not Zoom bombers, okay. So it worked very well, okay. So I guess we'll do the same thing next week. I mean, actually, today's Monday, so 4 days later. Yeah, I look forward to it. We bring in some new people. If they are the same people who participated last week, yeah, I mean, we give priority to new people, okay? Hmm. Because it's democracy, okay? give voice to the people, as many people as possible, democracy, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of good opportunity for my campaign, for me as a candidate to demonstrate my social skill, problem solving skill, to show people like I'm very diplomatic and I learned good politics from local Alaskan politicians. Yeah, to be a good listener, right? Yeah, that's cool. This campaign might be working. Okay, we'll see. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, the participants, they were very kind and generous to me, spending 3 hours of their time. And hey, you are even more generous, okay? Thank you, okay? So, but those people that I just met, like Friday, okay? Yeah, they were kind of generous to me to participate and give them their opinions and tell their stories or their storytelling, fiction, novel writing, okay? Creative writing, they're so cool. And then, but the thing is this, okay? So next week and on, Friday Night Live with Hunkily, even if there are no people participating except myself, I'm okay with that too. Why? Because I'm comfortable just talking to myself. Been doing this for 3 years, okay, no problem. And uh, yeah, I'm okay either way. Yeah, I'm kind of omnivore. Okay, I can be social. I'm comfortable in social setting. I'm also comfortable being by myself. Okay. I'm okay either way. So kind of omnivore. Yeah. I eat vegetables, fruits, and also eat meat. Alright. Just like Alaskan bear, they're omnivores. Alright. So yeah, I'm comfortable being alone and being with people. I'm okay either way. So yeah. hmm Let me go back to taskbar. Why is it still CPU fan is running? CPU usage, they say its power usage is very high, but it's only like 40%. That's not bad. It's not like 100%. So what other things? Processes. No, they're not too bad. Yeah, I don't think there's any concern here. So. Just CPU fan is running. Yeah, it does that sometimes, especially during summertime. Right? No problem. What else? It's just the noise the fan is making is a little bit annoying. What else? Right now it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock p.m. Okay, yeah, it looks like daylight, right? It's Alaska. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, some FNL, WHL, I guess we can call them alumni, right? Alum. They commented that, yeah, you are humanology alumnus. Okay, thank you. So FNL, WHL, alum, they commented that why it's so bright outside. I guess they have never been to Alaska. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. So some of the Zoom bombers, maybe not they're not exactly Zoom bombers, just initial participants. Some of them are Zoom bombers, some of them are not. They were very protective of my race, me being Asian. Like nowadays, anti-Asianism. Okay, they were very protective of me being Asian, and God bless them. Okay, very protective and very nice. Okay, but nobody made fun of me being an Asian. Okay, so yeah, some of them just dancing and singing all at the same time. It was chaotic, but they're mostly young people, like 10 years old, perhaps even younger, teenagers. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Zoom bombing. Some part of that was recorded and published in Facebook. Okay, but when it comes to Google, YouTube, yeah, I edit them out before uploading. Okay, it took me like 2 or 3 times of editing. Okay, because as I watched again and again, this FNL WSL episode 4, I spotted more parts that need to be edited out. Okay, and I did. Mm. Yeah, doing the job as an editor, talk show host, politician, and activist. It is a lot of work, but I can do it. I'm a kind of jack of all trade, right? I have computer science background, IT background. I used to be a computer programmer and also U.S. Army soldier. I'm a lawyer now. I used to be a filmmaker, editor, composer. Yeah, jack of all trades. Okay, yeah, I have done all these different kinds of stuff. When I was in the U.S. Army, yeah, we did everything. We would clean the bathroom, sweep the floor, pick up the trash. And when we deployed to Afghanistan, some of us did postal clerk. United States Postal Service, your postal clerks. Okay, we took some classes, we took the exam, and yeah, we got licensed to work for United States Postal Service when we were in Afghanistan. Some of us, okay, I was one of them. Okay, yeah. Hmm? And in the U.S. Army, also some of us, most of us, had to learn truck driving, LMTV. This Army Transportation Truck, not too big. Okay, it's like light, medium, tactical vehicle, LMTV. But it was tricky to turn the corner. Okay, yeah. We took classes, driving test, truck, bigger than SUV though. Okay, yeah, it's LMTV. That's a sizable truck. Okay, so truck driver's license basically. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Also Humvee truck. I mean Humvee license. We got it. Okay. Also generator, operation of generator. Okay. We took classes, learn how to troubleshoot it, fix it, how to operate generator, diesel, fuel based. LMTV truck, it was also diesel based. Okay, it was not gasoline, it was diesel. I heard some BMW car sedan runs in diesel. Okay, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, yeah. High power. Okay. Yeah. Also, when I was in Afghanistan, the U.S. Army. Okay, I also was a chemical room full of chemicals and cans and bottles. Okay, I was in charge of that too. We did everything. Beside my job as an avionics helicopter electrician, we did everything. Jack of all trades. As a junior enlisted soldier, okay? Yeah. Officers, yeah, they took on different kind of jobs too. Okay, they are cool. Okay, good people. Okay? They helped me out. Okay, they would write me recommendation letters to go to apply to law school. Also, my sergeants, officers, commissioned officers, non-commissioned officers, sergeants. Okay, they will help me out. Okay, to write me recommendation letters for scholarship and law school admission. Okay, they will help me out. My colleagues, they helped me out too. Okay, U.S. Army is very familiar collegial environment, very friendly. Okay, we take care of each other. Hmm? Many of them I still keep in touch with in social media, emails. Okay, good friends. It's like an army brotherhood, sisterhood. Okay, yeah, it's cool. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Hmm? This this CPU fan running is very distracting. Okay, so I want some quiet. I guess it's just the CPU responding to this hot weather in Alaska. Huh? Global warming, I guess. Yeah. I do think global warming is real. Okay. I live in Alaska. I do experience global warming here. Okay. Why? The last winter was warm. A lot warmer than 5 years ago, 6 years ago when I first came to Alaska. It is warming. Okay. Yeah. But I think it's a good thing for Alaska that global warming happens. Why? Otherwise, Alaska in the winter is too cold. Okay. But so thanks to global warming, it's a lot easier to go through Alaskan winter. Okay. We take 5 minutes break, please. Hmm? Okay. So I'm sorry I'm talking too much about Friday Night Live with Hon Lee, but hey, you can join us if you want to, okay? You can part of the show anytime, okay, if you want to. So because it's my campaign activity, the only one that I'm doing for this senatorial campaign. So yeah, I kind of preoccupies my mind, okay? Because, yeah, I guess I'm kind of serious about this campaign, okay? So yeah, so why Friday night? It's because Friday is like party time, right? But I don't want to go to parties on Friday. Why? I don't want to drink and drive. If I go to karaoke bars, dance clubs, it costs money. I already spent too much money for this campaign. Okay, I have to save up, right? So I picked Friday. Party time. Yeah, Zoom meeting. We can still dance there, right? Sing and dance, a cappella style, no problem. We can still meet online, but it's actually even better. Why? Kind of some COVID-19 remnant, who knows, okay, but it's online. It does not cost any money. Me, yeah, as a Zoom host, $15 per month, I can afford that, no problem, alright. And because Zoom participants, they're at their homes, we can drink all we want if they are not underage, if they are 21 and over, if they are drinkers. Yeah, we're not driving anywhere. We can drink all we want, and we're still talking. We can sing and dance at home. We have audience. That's great, right? Kind of brand new concept of what party is. Virtual party, right? Yeah, some good. There's some good that came out of COVID-19. Okay, Zoom party, virtual meeting, right? And when I was on the internet watching this Google YouTube, okay, earlier today, singing and dancing, mostly dancing, Google YouTube, okay. I heard this was called McDonald's BTS burger. Yeah, this Korean K-pop group BTS. Not my cup of tea, okay. They're like BTS, yeah, pretty boys, Korean, 100% Asian, Korean, okay. I'm not sure fan. I don't think they have that much talent, okay. I watched some partial footage of their music videos. They are like, their style is too effeminate, alright? They're guys, boys, okay? But God, they can't dance like girls, right? Uh, if you're a man, okay, can you dance like a man, please? So why are they also like too much like piercings and makeup, hair dyeing, this colored chemicals, to artificial manufactured factory products? I don't think they have any merits. They're pretty boys, I get it, but can they sing and dance? Maybe somewhat, but to me, BTS, 방탄소년단, it's kind of manufactured products. They just happen to be there. They're like lottery, Korean lottery winners. They just happen to be there. Okay, without that much talent, maybe some diligence. Okay, yeah. But yeah, congratulations, BTS, 방탄소년단. Okay, bulletproof boys. But not my cup of tea. Okay, how about Blackpink? They expose their bodies too much. Okay, it's too much body exposure, skin exposure. Okay, okay, that's very typical female K-pop nowadays. Back in the days, it was not like that. Classical K-pop, female singers and dancers, they were not like that. Okay, nowadays K-pop manufactured product kind of factory, artificial and For female K-pop stars nowadays, too much body exposure. I get it, they're beautiful, okay. No tattoos, no piercings. They're slender, I get it. But too much emphasis in this body exposure, okay. Not my cup of tea, okay. So today's K-pop, boy band, girl band, to me, is just too commercial, too cheap. Not much artistic merits. Not much musical talents. Like back in the days, classical K-pop. I'm a huge fan of classical K-pop. Okay. We are talking about Young Turks Club, 서태지 and Boys, Teji Boys, and Mr. Cho Young-pil, Miss Park Mi-kyung, Miss Chung Sura, Miss Min Hae-kyung, Miss Kang Soo-ji, Mr. Lee Seung-hwan, Mr. Hyun Jin-suk. They're like 1980s, 1990s. When I was a teenager, back in Seoul, South Korea. Okay. Classical K-pop. Huge fan. Okay. But nowadays, K-pop, no musical talents, no artistic merits. It's just a bunch of young boys and young girls kind of selling out, okay. But they finally achieved international fame. Congratulations. But not my cup of tea, okay. Not a fan at all. Today's K-pop. Oh, you're jealous. Maybe. Oh, you criticize Mrs. Commissioner in Alaska senatorial candidate. You're jealous. Maybe. Loser? Loserly? Mr. Loserly? You, Mr. Lee? Loser. Lilu, Lilu, Lilu. Loser, Lee, Lee, loser. Lilu, Lilu, Lilu. Huh? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that was very funny. Very charming. Very tasteful. Yeah, you are making fun of me, but if it's tastefully done, yeah, I appreciate that. I enjoy your great sense of humor, okay? Yeah, make fun of me all you want, but just be tasteful, okay? Then, yeah, it's cool, okay? I enjoy your great sense of humor, okay? Just be tasteful, okay? Kitty, 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 hon, kitty. I like that. That's some joke. My friend, my buddies back in Madison, Wisconsin, college days, okay? I like that. It's very tasteful. Okay? Great rhyming. Yeah, yeah. Just be tasteful, okay? Then you're very welcome to make fun of me, okay? What else? Maybe I can sing you some songs, okay? Yeah, give me 5 minutes, okay? Maybe we do some karaoke session, okay? Just Memorial Day, Happy Memorial Day, Happy Memorial Day, okay? So, yeah, tomorrow I get back to work, okay? Quite early, 'cause this week, the final busy week. But I had my full 3-day weekend, okay? Which is good. Yeah, I had to communicate with my co-workers over the weekend because it's still busy week. No problem, okay? But I didn't go to office. Just some phone call, texting, emailing, okay? Yeah, but no problem, okay? So it's just busy week, right? It happens once in a while, not always, okay? It's so good. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. 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 Some classical K-pop. It's not exactly one hit wonder. Yeah, some Korean singers one hit wonder, Korean versions, but some others, they made like 2 or 3 famous songs. Juju Club. Let me look them up and see if I can find some lyrics. Pretty interesting lyrics. Okay. This Korean K-pop classic. Okay. Uh, Back in 1990s, right? When I was in high school, I think. Yeah, I found it. Okay, in the internet. It goes like this. Okay. This lead vocal female, Korean Asian female. Uh, my friends, my Korean guy friends. Okay, my friends, Korean friends, older brother used to date this lady. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know how long the romantic relationship lasted, but I heard they used to date. Okay. So South Korea is kind of small community, I guess. A lot of people though. Okay, so okay, it goes like this. Ah yeah yeah yeah, shocking shocking. Ah yeah yeah, shocking. 넌 전화로 내 나이라 말을 했잖아. 나 네가 이렇게 어릴 줄은 몰랐어. 난 너에게 이해해달라고 말을 하지 않을 거야. 날 보는 이런 내 마음은 넌 이해해야만 해. 하지만 지금은 싫어도 언젠가 네가 더 컸을 때 그때를 기다릴게. 그때 내가 널 붙들지 몰라. 나에겐 어린 나는 필요 없어. 애인이 필요해. 아야야야. What does that mean in English? This is Korean lyrics. Yeah, I'm fully conversant in Korean and in English. Okay. Other foreign languages, I know just a little bit. Okay. I know some Arabic. I know how to read and write a couple of words Arabic. Some Russian, more so in Spanish and French. German, just a little bit. Okay. So Portuguese, just a little bit, right? Italian, just a little bit. Okay. Greek, I know how to read Greeks, okay, but just a little bit, okay. So Latin, just a little bit, okay. But Italian, just a little bit, okay. I'm a huge fan of foreign languages, okay, but two languages I'm fluent, just Korean and English, okay. So let me translate it for you. Come moral, ethical, K-pop back in 1990s, K-pop classic, okay. I'm 20 years old and you're 16, okay, but when we talk on the phone, you said you are at my age, but later on I learned that you are 16 years old. I'm 20 years old, okay? I had no idea you're so young, huh? So yeah, shocking news. I'm not gonna ask you to understand me, but you have to understand me, okay? Because right now you and I cannot date because you're 16, I'm 20. It's illegal, okay? You and I, we cannot date, but perhaps when you turn 20, I'll be 24, then maybe we can start dating again, okay? But right now, you're too young, okay? You're 16, I'm 20, so we cannot date. Maybe I'll wait for you for 4 years until you turn 20. Maybe before that, maybe I'll wait for 2 years until you turn 18. Then I'll be 22. Maybe we can date after you graduate high school, okay? So yeah, maybe I'll date you in 2 years. Maybe I'll wait for you until you become 18. Okay. But right now, uh, I cannot date you. Okay. What I need is a lady who is more than 18 years old. Okay. So that's the lyrics. Okay. Moralist, moralistic ethics, morality there. Okay. Back into this K-pop. Very charm dance song. Kind of techno. Alright. Yeah. So Friday night with Hunky Lee, FNL, WHL, right? Yeah, episode 4. Just interaction with people. I've been watching it again and again because it's like comedy drama, right? Reality TV show kinda, also talk show. So I'm looking forward to next Friday, 4 days from now. Today's Monday, right? Memorial Day, and maybe there will be no participants, no problem, okay. But if there are participants, perhaps brand new or same friends that I met last Friday. No problem, okay. So, and after that was done, probably I will watch it again. Episode 5, I will watch it again and again. Which is good because I'm gonna edit them out, those profanity parts. Hopefully it never happens again. So that I don't have to edit them out, okay. It takes time to edit those. Duh. I mean, I know how to do it as a former filmmaker, editor, okay. Just make cuts, right? Delete the profanity part, couple of seconds, right? I know how to do it, okay. It's just that I hope they don't do it, okay. I'm busy, alright. I think there will be participants next Friday and on, okay. Because it's already known, right? Friday night live hunky. It quite surprised me if there are no participants next week, okay. I don't know, but it will surprise me if there are no participants, okay. So I think there will be participants, maybe brand new people or good old friends that I met 4 days ago, okay. Yeah, I think there will be participants, okay. It was hilarious. It was some substantive good stuff there, okay. Everybody enjoyed, okay. I during 5 minutes cigarette break, they would make fun of me, no problem, okay. But because they were tasteful, very tasteful, okay. Oh, then they're welcome to make fun of me, okay, because I enjoy that, okay. If it's tastefully done, I enjoy people making fun of me because it's hugely entertaining, okay. Yeah, huge fan. I'm fan of huge fan of you, huge fan of them, okay. I'm a fan. Yeah. Yeah. So I started this human. We take 5 minutes break, okay, and we talk about this Genesis origin of this human series a little bit, okay. Let's take 5 minutes break, okay. So, if you'd like, please feel free to take a guess why I started this human series 3 years ago, if you want to, okay. And why did I start FNLWH? Well, that's easy, right? Politics, but okay. Take 5 minutes break, please. Yeah. Story time, right? Okay. So this humanity series, yeah, it started in 2018, I think, 3 years ago. Around this time, or maybe August, okay, I was a computer programmer back then. Uh, Something like that, okay, so maybe around this time, okay. I decided to run for president, okay. But my president campaign, yeah, that's how I started this humanity series as a part of president campaign. But my president campaign was not going anywhere, so we started talking about science, mathematics. We became very academic. We started talking about humanology. So why did I name this humanology series as humanology series? Because humanology, it was kind of long-term project in my life ever since when I was like 18, 19, South Korea. Because I was not satisfied with psychology, okay? I wanted some alternative to psychology, okay? I mean, psychiatry, there's some merits, okay? But I was not quite satisfied with the study of human beings, okay? In Korean word, 인간 means human, okay? 인간학, study of human, okay? Humanology, okay? So yeah, but initially it started as my president campaign activity, okay? And about a month ago, yeah, Central campaign in Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, okay? So it's all based on political campaign activity, okay? That's the motivation for humanology and also Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, okay? So it's all based on political campaign. That was the motivation initially, okay? But humanology evolved into something else, something a lot bigger than politics. We started talking about history, the universe, religion, philosophy, science, right? It expanded its gamut. We broadened our horizons over the time. It evolved, right? And it's still evolving, right? And we started doing karaoke, dancing, martial arts, some cardiovascular or muscular exercises. Okay. Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee. Yeah, it started a month ago. Okay. Initially started as central campaign activity, but it may evolve over time, over the years, weeks and months, and it may become something else. Okay? Like variety show, right? Yeah, doesn't have to be just politics. No, we can go beyond politics. We can talk about science. So my guess is that Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, you probably take the same trajectory, same path of evolution. Okay, yeah, you go beyond politics. It already has. Okay. Mhm. So let's fantasize. Okay. So Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, yeah, it may become some kind of TV show, alright, variety TV show. Maybe I'm just fantasizing. Okay. Maybe some people like major news network or some entertainment industry after 10 years, couple of years, maybe they take a notice and give us some offer to make it into TV show. Yeah. If that happens, yeah, we'll make a deal. Okay. Some major networks, cable TV or whatever. Okay. So we'll negotiate. We come to a deal. Okay. So I'm a lawyer. Yeah. Contract writing. I took classes. I know how to do that stuff. Okay. So negotiation. Yeah. Compromise. You have to make compromise. Okay. My deal would be this. Okay. If Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee become TV show, cable TV, whatever. Okay. Uh, I will have only one condition. Okay. What's the provision, contract condition provision? Would you like to take a guess? I give you a minute, okay? Yeah, it's almost 3 hours, okay? We have like 13 minutes left. So after that, I just watch some TV shows, big screen TV and eat my dinner. I'm not that hungry though. There is some vegetable salad. Okay, so one suggestion after condition would be this, okay, in this negotiation with some major network. I want Friday Night Live with Hunky to happen in Alaska, not in New York, not in Los Angeles, California, not in Manhattan, New York, but in Matsu Valley, Alaska, right here where I'm at. You know? Yeah, give me my only condition. Okay. Salary, you know what? Yeah, Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee will be just once a week. Okay. So I get to keep my job as a lawyer. Okay. Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee is just once a week. Okay. So you don't have to really pay me much at all. Okay. Money is not the issue here. Okay. 'Cause I have a job. I'm not gonna keep my lawyer job. Okay. It's just once a week. Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee. Okay. So money, yeah, you can pay me, or I can go pro bono, no problem, okay. But only condition is that it has to happen in Matsu Valley, Alaska. Why? Because I don't want to move out of this place. I love this place, Alaska, Matsu Valley, okay. I'm not gonna relocate, all right. Give my one and only condition, okay. You don't have to pay me, okay. I can go pro bono for free, okay. But it has to happen in Matsu Valley, Alaska. They be my one and only condition. Okay, that's that. Yeah. Oh, hunker down, hunky Lee, hunker down, hunky Lee. Oh, lazy. The thing is, I love this place. Okay, Matsu Valley, Alaska. Okay, there's no anti-Asianism here. Okay, there's some BLM. Not this place, not this town, Wasilla, but in Palmer there was BLM last year. It was peaceful. Okay, I've been there. Okay, they were nice. Young people feeling passionate about some activism. Yeah, I was there, okay. They behaved, okay. Peaceful protest, yeah. Yeah, it's Matsu Valley, Alaska, okay. It's like 1 hour and a half north of Anchorage, Alaska, okay. We have great talents here. We have great cameramen, journalists, politicians, actors, actresses, very good looking people, writers, with local talents, okay. So Friday Night Live with Hunky Lee, if you ever go big and get some interest from major news or whatever networks, cable TV, whatever, okay. Yeah, you will have to be right here, Matsu Valley, Washington, Alaska, something. Because I don't want to come too far away, okay. I don't want it to be in Palmer, Alaska. That's like 30 minutes away, maybe an hour away from where I live, okay. I don't want to come too long, okay. I don't have time, alright. So Friday Night Live with Hunky, if you go cable TV show, You will have to be in this town, Wasilla. Okay, why? I cannot commute too far away. Okay, in Wasilla we have amazing talents, very good-looking people, handsome men, beautiful ladies, very smart writers, poets, directors, cinematographers, journalists, politicians. We all have them right here in Masu Valley, Wasilla. Okay, so if Friday Night Live will hunkily go big like cable TV show once a week, it will have to happen in Wasilla, Alaska. Okay, that will be my only condition. How does that sound? Okay, they don't have to pay me. Okay, they don't have to pay me a penny. But if it's just once a week, Friday Night Live with hunkily. Okay, but it will have to happen in Wasilla. Okay, and maybe they will have to pay a taxi cab if it happens in downtown Wasilla. Okay. Because when I do Friday Night Live with Honky Lee, I will have to be drinking whiskey and vodka and water, right? Maybe wine and beer too. Then I cannot drink and drive, okay? So the network company will have to pay this taxi cab, okay? Because I don't drink and drive, okay? I'm running for United States Senate, okay? I cannot drink and drive, okay? So if it happens in downtown Wasilla, they will have to pay for the taxi cab, okay? But most likely that's not gonna happen. Okay, so yeah, it was just Friday night live with Hunky Lee in this house, Zoom hosting. Okay, so that I can drink and go to bed in my house. Most likely that's how it's gonna be. Okay. Oh, that's great. Okay, so yeah, it's less work. On Friday the evening, I don't want to go to downtown Wasilla and take a taxi cab. Let's be efficient. Okay. Hey, how about we turn your house into a studio? No, no, thank you, because I want some privacy. Okay. Or how about we buy a house right next, somewhere around your neighborhood? Okay, somewhere across the street, so that filming is done, you can just walk back right back home. Maybe. Okay. If some of my neighbors who sell that house to turn into some kind of filming studio, but I rather have it a block away, 2 blocks, 3 blocks away, because I like some quietude, some serenity in my neighborhood. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't go too viral, too big. I like my privacy. Okay, so hopefully that never happens. But if it happens, we'll deal with it. Okay, so we have our job. We want to save the world. It's our responsibility to make this world a better place, just a little bit, maybe 1 inch by 1 inch. We will have to do our job as current generation to contribute to the world peace, justice, righteousness. We have to do our job as adults or children. Okay, when it comes to that, we'll do it. Uh, we'll exercise our extra diligence and do some business. All right, but most likely it's not gonna happen. Okay, so it's just me. Okay, yeah. Mostly talking by myself. Friday night live with Hunky. Yeah, there's some candidates, participants like you, right? And then, but I don't think it will become something major, mainstream, something big. I doubt it. Okay, but it may happen. Okay, if it happens, yeah, we'll do it. Okay, to save the world, to save human lives, to make money, create jobs, just to make this world just maybe just a little bit a better place. Teach them happiness, skill, science, mathematics, humanology, economics, whatever. Okay, so we'll do it. Okay, so if it happens that way, but I doubt it. Okay, we just do what we can, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm drunk. Okay, so happy Memorial Day and have a great week. Yeah, God bless you. Thank you. Bye.